Yo, welcome back to Return to Ash. Last time we figured out we actually died a social death. So let's see where it goes from here. Scarlet brought me back up to the floor where we first met. In her hands was an hourglass. One death had given to her when she asked for it. She eyes it suspiciously. Didn't she tell you? Oh, that's what Death said. Scarlet could have told me when we aren't really dead. She's apparently known it all along. So why did she give me the wrong impression? No, she specifically told me that I died. That's not a lie by omission. It's just a straight up lie, isn't it? What else is she not telling me? Based on her reaction, I can tell that she didn't know about the hourglasses. But what about everything she told me before? Was any of it true? I slow my pace. We need to talk about this. Hey, Scarlet? Hmm? She finally looks up from her hourglass and directly into my eyes. You told me that we died, but according to Death, that isn't really true. You, knew that it was a social death, didn't you? Why didn't you tell me sooner? Because I don't trust them. I don't trust anything Death says implicitly. Their trials, for instance, I've never once seen anyone pass them. But others made it out before, right? Maybe they passed their trials without you noticing. I've yet to confirm that. They just seem to disappear after a while. You think Death is lying to us? I know that I'm dead, actually. She suddenly seems very intense. I'm taken aback by the coldness in her voice. The ominous shadow over her face isn't helping either. Nah, how are you so sure? Because I was murdered. Scarlet glances down the empty hallway, then steps into one of the rooms. Does she want me to go in after her? Let's save. We have plenty of safe spots, so might as well. I'm thinking this is like before where it was like I got to upgrade my bond with either Scarlet or somebody else. So while I do want to talk to Scarlet, I low-key do want to, I don't know, see who else is around. Just so I'm not like focused on upgrading Scarlet's bond all the time. I'll just give her some space for now. I head back to the elevator to gather more information on my own. Where should I go? The morgue. I might as well ask Death for more information on this hourglass stuff. I steel myself and press the button labeled B2. When the elevator drops open, Death's sight drops in through the small gap like a guillotine. The blade sticks in the floor, set a couple inches deep. It takes me a moment to register what happened. Thank God I wasn't standing right there. Once the door is fully open, they jostle the handle and swing their weapon back over their shoulder casually. I've been expecting you. To kill me? Nah. Wanna hang out? You're not gonna swing your scythe at me anymore, right? Don't be such a baby. Follow me. Like I have a choice. When I look back at the elevator floor to check the damage, I'm surprised to see it's not damaged. It's completely pristine. Because of the area we're in. Like, I don't know. It's all mental. I'm not entirely sure. Because we're all like, socially dead. Death brings me back to the morgue, but the atmosphere has completely changed. Is this a different room? It's my room. How'd you deck it out so fast? This place looked extremely lived in, from the half-eaten bags of snacks on the floor to the controllers scattered near the beanbag chair. They just snapped their finger. Yeah, magic. Don't worry about it. Right. I should know better than to ask, considering I've also seen them fly. The big screen TV catches my attention. There's a tantalizing lineup of all the latest game consoles below it. The PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch. Are we gonna play video games or something? I'm getting a little excited now. The only games I had in the hospital were on my favorite childhood handheld. What, like the DS? Death strides over to the controllers on the floor and picks one of them up. We're gonna play GTA 5. GTA? Glorious Devil's Avarice. How have you not heard of that? Oh, the kids down the street I grew up on had one of those games. I watched them play it. The Sin Town one, I think. Yeah, that's the old one. Five's cooler. It's got way better graphics. I've actually never played GTA 5. How do you play? Or any of the GTAs? It's single player. You just watch. Wow, what fun. How long am I gonna be stuck here hanging out with them? Just backseat, bruh. Death turns the console on. Oh, whoops. Death turns the console on and boots up the game. The graphics really are better than Sim Towns. In GTA, you play as a devil girl named Lucy. She's like if Lucifer were a sexy lady. It's a raunchy game that appeals to edgy preteens and middle schoolers. It's a raunchy game that appeals to edgy preteens and middle schoolers. In the case of my childhood friends, their parents didn't seem to understand the rating system and bought it out of ignorance. Never watched them play it either. There's a main story mode, but I think most people play the game for the sandbox aspect. You can pick up guns and steal cars and kill people. It takes place in hell, so I guess you're killing other sinners? I don't think it's the kind of game with deep lore attached to it. I wonder if the same is true for the real GTA. I heard it was connected to Devil May, not Devil, well, to Red Dead Redemption, but I might be wrong. Or whoever told me that might be wrong. Death loads a save and shows me their character. Lucy's dressed in cargo pants and a bikini top, with a huge rifle on her back. She looks absolutely ridiculous, but the over-the-top aesthetic of the game is kind of the selling point. Check this out, they say, equipping a huge rocket launcher. They fire it at a gas station. They walk toward the camera in slow motion for a dramatic effect. The explosions in this game are so realistic. Actually, I've never seen an explosion in real life, so maybe they're not? They look more real than the ones from the previous game anyway. I comment on how cool it was. Death cackles away. Wow, Death cackles away. Stealing a fast-looking car and evading Hell's police force. They're having a great time. Ah, masks getting in the way. Oh, we have Death's face. Death slides their mask up and under their hood, revealing their face. One half of their head is shaved and their eyelids are caked in bright purple eyeshadow. Their eyes flash with excitement over the game. They're gonna send in the helicopters next. Sure enough, helicopters appeared. The edges of the screen flashed red as the bullets rained down on poor Lucy. You better find some cover. I'm working on it. Lucy's car skids into a parking garage, and one of the helicopters crashes into the side of the building in a huge explosion. Whoa. Haha. Dumbass AI never knows what to do when I drive into one of these. Death speeds through the parking garage before rolling out of their car, letting it crash into the other wall. Sometimes it'll clip through and fly onto the street. This game is buggy as hell. They're making it seem like a lot of fun. I'm glad Ash is enjoying it. Enjoying watching. I used to get motion sickness whenever I tried playing these types of games myself. Oh yeah? That blows. They paused the game quickly. You're not getting sick from watching, are you? No, I haven't had any symptoms since waking up here. It's kinda awesome. You wanna play? Huh? Can I? Yeah, since you normally wouldn't be able to. I'll make you a new save file. As long as you don't save over my shit. Death holds the controller out in front of me. I should go. Who would want to play games, man? That's so lame. Why would I ever want to play games with you? Yeah, thanks. It's been so long since I played a console game. It takes me a while to adjust to the controls. Why are 3D cameras so unwieldy? Whenever I hold up or down, it seems to go to the opposite direction I wanted. Games be doing that sometimes. Sometimes it makes sense. Like I think for like flying an airplane and like you know those racing games, like I don't know, like you know that old Sonic racing game. Like they did that for that airplane type mode. and which makes sense, but sometimes if it's not, it's a little weird. But nah, it's so disorienting. But it's still pretty fun to run around, even if I'm not any good at the game. I spent some time driving around the fictional hell, trying to obey the traffic laws. I never learned to drive, so this is the closest I'll ever get. She's just like, just driving around normally, like stopping at the stop signs. I'm too afraid to start a shootout with the cops, so I try my best to act like a good citizen. I brace myself, expecting death to poke fun at my cowardice, but their attention is turned away from the screen. At some point, they pulled out a laptop and started typing away on it. Do you get internet here? Yeah. Wait, like real life internet? What other kind of internet is there? Could I use it to contact my parents? No. Well, why not? For one, I'm busy. They stubbornly continue typing. I can't believe we had a connection to the real world and they're keeping it all to themselves. Okay, that's fine. I don't know my parents' emails anyway. Can't send an email. It's read only. Oh, so you can't even make a forum post? Ha, I wish. I'm stuck trolling people like you instead. Does that mean they'd stop torturing people with impossible tries if they could just shitpost online? What do you do on the laptop then? I'm making a game. I was gonna say, well, are they like an indie game dev or something like that? But I was like, nah, they're probably not. That's funny. Oh, you know how to make games? Yep. I'll even let you play this one when it's finished. I wonder what type of game they're making. Maybe one about people who die a social death? Something like that? Maybe. This is so cool. I've never met a game developer before. What kind of games do you make? You'll see. Go back to GTA, loser. I turned back to the screen obediently and resumed driving around hell. I've always wanted to learn how to make games. I hope they'll teach me sometime. I kind of wanted to. Maybe someday. We'll see. I lose myself in the game for a long time. The sound of a laptop shutting beside me brings me back to reality. That's enough of that. That stops what they're doing to pick up their scythe again. The heck? Oh. The room transforms back to normal around us, as if it were only an illusion. What if Ash wasn't done, bro? What if I didn't get to save? Like, come on. Like, I spent like 3 hours without saving, bro. That's not cool. I thought up some good trials. Run to get the others, will ya? Sure. I wonder if Death is just gonna have their mask up now. Return to Ash. Oh, is this the end of chapter 1, I'm assuming? Now that we've assembled, Death taps her scythe on the floor and makes their announcement. Scarlet, it's time for your next trial. Pass. She said it so quickly. Death barely even had time to finish their sentence. Ash, then. They turned to me. I could feel myself starting to sweat. I made you something special. It's a video game. Oh, you finished the one you were working on? Yep. It's a card game. Ooh, maybe like Inscription? Inscription is such a great game. So that's why they were making it. So that's what they were making. Wait. Yeah. So that's what they were making on their laptop. I'm kind of excited to see it. They pull out a small handheld and offer it to me. It's a retro model, similar to the one I got in elementary school. This is a Pain Boy. So Ash had a Game Boy. That makes more sense than 3DS. I mean, nah. Same. Similar things. The card's already in there. So turn it on and try it out. Right. This game was made for my trial, which means if you can beat my game, you'll get to revive. I have a feeling Death designed something extremely difficult, maybe even impossible. Should I mean, I might as well play it. I'll save just in case though. Why would I not want to play a game? I click the on switch. Can't hurt to try. Can't hurt. Reaper's Pickup. A game by Death. Let's see how to play. The game begins with one Joker face-up. Pick up cards from 2 to A. Collect the suits in this order. If you choose the wrong card, you lose. I'll try. Wait. It's spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds. Spade, heart, club, diamond. Oh, what the hell? Bruh. Bruh. No, I can't win. I can't even get the first card. I'll keep. Oh wait, it's like a memory game. Oh, it is. What the hell? Well, since it is a memory game, I think I'll. Jeez, this is gonna be a long. I'll skip to see if I decide I feel like doing it or not. Okay, so I did it. It took a minute because yeah, I had to flip through every one and write it down on my phone. But yeah, I did it. I was worried about because there was a Joker at the end, but I guess it was chill. Win a game of Reaper's pickup during the story. I had been so absorbed in the game, I hadn't noticed the scenery change around me. Scarlet and Celadon must have left a while ago. Well, whatever. Death's still here, so I speak up to share my accomplishment. Hey, I won. No way. Death grabs the Pain Boy out of my hands to check the screen. What? No way. They pull their mask up and stare at me in disbelief. Shit, Ash, you did it. Even I haven't been able to clear this legitimately. I mean, technically I didn't do it legitimately, but really? It's just memorization. Yeah, but who actually takes the time to memorize all that? What a pain in the ass. I don't know, I guess I'm stubborn. Yeah, no shit. God damn, you actually beat it. I realize this means I won my trial. I can leave this place now, can't I? So what happens next? Huh? I get to revive now, right? Oh, the trial. No one's ever won before. You're the first. Really? Meaning no one has ever revived before me. That doesn't sound right. Death slips their mask back down over their face and steps towards the door. Follow me. Just like that, their intimidating aura returned. I find myself obeying their orders before I can even think for about it. There are two ways out of this place. That speaks matter-of-factly. Through the front door, or through the elevator. The elevator? I worry they're about to force me to climb up the elevator shaft. I never even imagined to climb the rope in gym class. Never even managed. The elevator is the only place I can't see inside. So I don't know how people do it, but I've seen them go in, and they don't come out. Up or down, doesn't matter. Up or down, like to heaven or hell. This conversation is only making me worry more. Death pulls up their mask again to look me in the eye. Once you're in there, I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're a true gamer, Ash. Okay. If I ever make it out of here myself, let's hang out again. GG. Mad respect. They give me a pat on the back, ushering me into the elevator alone. The doors close behind me. What do they mean, if I ever make it out of here? Was Death trapped here, just like the rest of us? I stare at the doors for a moment. Is it really right for me to leave the others behind? Scarlet, Celadon. I didn't even get to say goodbye to them. But I can wake up now. I get to wake up, as long as I can find the way out from here. I steel myself and turn away from the door. The elevator, for all intents and purposes, looks completely normal. The same as it was every other time I've stepped in here. But if Death is serious about people going in and not coming out, there must be some sort of secret to it. I tried inspecting the walls. They're flat and smooth. No hidden panels as far as I can tell. I can't even get my fingers into the cracks to check if they move at all. The floor is the same. It's a vague, carpeted texture. I can't pull it up, and when I stomp my foot in various places, it all gives the same thud. No trapdoors here. The ceiling then. I can't even reach it. I consider using my IV stand to prod at the ceiling panels. That's when I finally notice. My IV bag is nearly empty. Ah, it's running out. Like an hourglass. I thought I didn't have one. Am I overthinking things? What happens if I can't find the way out before the bag empties? I'm past the trial, so I should still get to revive, right? Okay. Don't panic. Panicking will help you solve this tiny escape room puzzle. That's right, it's like an escape room. The next steps will be hidden in plain sight. If this place can shift in appearance, I must have overlooked something obvious. When I check the panel next to the door, my suspicions are confirmed. It's like a button, yeah. A button I've never seen before stares me right in the face. It's a circle. Or a zero? Maybe the letter O. I'm not sure, but it feels like the way out. I have to press it. The elevator begins to move. It's rising. I'm going up. Up to heaven? Maybe the O was a halo. I look back to the panel of buttons, but it's gone. As the elevator rises, I start to feel lighter. I can't tell if I feel anxious or calm. I feel nothing. The same muted feeling I get after taking my pain meds. My mind and body are quiet. Well, my mind is never that quiet, except when I'm focused on a game. That's probably why I like playing them, I guess. As my thoughts wander, I feel something brush against my leg. The heck? When I look down, I'm no longer in the elevator, but a field of dandelions. They sway lightly at my feet. The feeling of rising hasn't left me. I'm still being taken somewhere. Heaven is supposed to look like a field of flowers, isn't it? Or maybe clouds? It feels like this is somehow both. I wish I could ask someone. Death, Scarlet, even Celadon. I miss my chance to connect with them all. The thoughts fill me with emotion. A sudden and indescribable yearning for a person who is still practically a stranger for me. I want friends. I want to chat with others. I want to have conversations that don't start with medication adjustments or my latest test results. It's been so long since I've had that. I thought there was nothing I could do about it from my hospital bed. If I asked to use the phone, they'd let me, right? I could have called my parents any time, couldn't I? I can call them, and I'll tell them. I managed to beat this impossibly difficult card game. Is that stupid? It sounds impressive to me. If I tell them I'm lonely, will they come to visit me again? Maybe my doctor will agree to let me out of hospital for a day, or just a few hours. Enough to go to the park. Even if it's in a wheelchair, I'm stable enough for that, aren't I? And then maybe I can make a friend at a park. Play chess with an old man or something. I don't even like chess. I don't want to go back to being alone. Damn. It's really... Damn. This is a very sad ending. I thought I would get like a... like a reward for beating the game. But... This feels like a failure. Not a failure, but it's really sad. Also, this song is very nice, so I'll be quiet while it plays. Well, I'll be slightly quiet. Because, yeah, it reminds... I don't know. This reminds me of, was it Doki Doki? Or maybe Omori? No, it wasn't Omori. I think it was Doki Doki, where they had like a... It was like they had this main theme going on, and then, you know, now that they add lyrics to it, which I think is pretty cool. I don't think it's the same exact song that I've been hearing throughout the game, but it's very similar, which is cool. Or at least it has those same kind of notes. Oh wow. Oh. I really like games that do this. Really, they change the title screen after you beat it. This is actually really cool. But it's sad because Ash is alone in her hospital bed still. I won't look at this yet, but I am going to be ending this episode here because, yeah, it's technically an ending that we got. But I'm going to keep playing so that I'm gonna try to revive with one of these guys, and then that's where I'll stop my playthrough. But yeah.